لا يا شعلم.
لا يا شعلم.
Right, face the east. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shamka. Yahweh. Malak Wafka. Daba'a. Ratazaka. Hayah. I.S.U.P.K. Ba'arataza. Kawa. Hayah. Ba Shemayim. Nefanawa. Lakam. Cow. Yawam. Wa Salaknawa. Kabawafnawa. Kasalaknawa. Kabawafnawa. Wala'a. Tabaya'inawa. Banasayawan. Abba. Hawashainawa. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Wahafapara. I will love you. Amen.
And in the English, our
Father.
Which art in heaven.
Hallowed
be thy name.
Thy
kingdom come.
Thy
will be done.
In earth.
As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not. Into temptation. But deliver us. From evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
And the prayer for the power of the Hakka Yahweh. Bahashem Yahawashi. Baba Kusha. Nefanawa. Hakka. Larapa'a. Kal Makala. Wakal Madawa. Hakka. Lataha. Hamatazarayim. Hakka. Lahakwiyam. Hamafiam. Hakka. Arakawa. Hatama Allah. The Garashan. Bahashem Yahawashi. The water Aman.
And in the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahawashi. Please give us the
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
All
manner of sickness.
And
all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahawashi. Thank you. So be it.
And the blessings. Barakatah Yahweh. Wa Yahawashi. Wa Mayaka Allah. Wa Alahayim. Mata Zabiya'a. Allah Wap Yahanna. Ha Allah Wapyam. Ha Saranyam. Ha Kwatazayanyam. Ha Kayayam. Wa Akwafyam. Yahweh. Bahashem Yahawashi. The water Aman.
And in the English, bless you Yahweh. And Yahawashi. And Michael. And the angels. Commanding General Yahanna. The general. The captain. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahawashi. Thank you. So be it.
This is Psalms 121. Asha Ayanya. Al-Hahayim. Ma'ayan. Yaba'a. Isaiah. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Aisha. Shemayim. Wa'arataza. Al-Yathan. Lamawat. Regalka. Al-Yanawam. Shamaka. Hanala A.
Hanala A.
Yana Wam.
Yana Wam.
Wala A.
Wala A.
Yaya Shun.
Yaya Shun.
Shawama.
Shawama.
Yasha Allah.
Yashra Allah.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Shamaka.
Shamaka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Tazaka.
Tazaka.
Al Yad.
Al Yad.
Yam Yam Ka.
Yam Yam Ka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La Ayakayaka.
Ayakayaka.
Salakia. Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yashamaka.
Yashamaka.
Makau Rai.
Makau Rai.
Yashama.
Yashama.
Afna Pashka.
Afna Pashka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yashama.
Yashama.
Taza Afka.
Taza Afka.
Wabawa Ayaka.
Wabawa Ayaka.
Ma'aifa.
Ma'aifa.
I will love.
I will
Amen.
Amen. And in the English, I will lift up mine eyes.
I will lift up mine eyes
unto the hills.
Unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer.
He will not suffer.
Thy foot to be moved.
Thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
From all evil.
From all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it. This is Psalms 83. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al Damayalaka.
Al Damayalaka.
Al Takarash.
Al Takarash.
Wa Al Fashakwat.
Wa Al Fashakwat.
Al Kayahanna.
Kayahanna.
Awab Yakar.
Awab Yakar.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al Imakar.
Al Imakar.
Ya'ayramwa.
Ya'ayrayamwa.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayata Yawa Aitazawa.
Wa Atha Yawa Seta as a wall.
Al Tazapa Wanyaka.
Al Tazapa Wanyaka.
Amawa.
Amawa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanyakakidam.
Wanakakidam.
Magaya.
Magaya.
Wala Yazaka.
Wala Yazaka.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Sham Yashra'ala.
Iwada.
Iwada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa Aitazawa.
Nawa Aitazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Lakadwa.
Lakadwa.
Al Yakar.
Al Yakar.
Waya.
Waya.
Yakarafwa.
Yakarafwa.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wa Yashama Alayam.
Wa Yashama Aliyam.
Mawa Abba.
Mawa Abba.
Wahagayam.
Wahagayam.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa Imawan.
Wa Imawan.
Wa Imalak.
Wa Imalak.
Palishaf.
Palashaf.
Imishabya.
Imishabya.
Tazawa.
Tazawa.
Gum Ashawa.
Gum Ashawa.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Iman.
Iman.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarawai.
Sarawai.
Labanya Lawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aishalaham.
Aishalaham.
Kamadian.
Kamadian.
Kasaya Surah.
Kasaya Surah.
Kayabyan.
Kayabyan.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Koyashwan.
Koyashwan.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Bayandara.
Bayandara.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La Adama.
La Adama.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Nada Yabmawa.
Nada Yabmawa.
Kaira.
Kaira.
Wakazabak.
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 Wakatazalmanai.
Wakatazalmanai.
Kauna Sayakamwa.
Kaunasaya Kamwa.
Asha.
Asha.
Amawa.
Amawa.
Nayarasha.
Nayarasha.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Ah. Na'awa.
Na'awa.
Alahayam.
Alahaya.
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 Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Kagalgala.
Kagalgala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya Raka.
Lapanya Raka.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Tabaaya Yara.
Taba'aya Ara.
Wakalaba.
Wakalaba.
Salahat.
Salahat.
Hayam.
Hayam.
Kan.
Kan.
Daradakma.
Baradakma.
Basa Iraka.
Basa Iraka.
Wabasawa Pafka.
Wabasawa Pafka.
Tabalaham.
Tabalaham.
Mala'a.
Wala'a.
Panyaham.
Panyam.
Kwalawan.
Palawan.
Wayab Kwashwa.
Wayaba Kwashwa.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Wayab Awa.
Wayaba Alwa.
Aida Ai.
Aida Ai.
Wayakapawa.
Wayakapawa.
Waya Abadwa.
Waya Abadwa.
Waya the Aiwa.
Waya the Aiwa.
Kaya Ata.
Kaya Atha.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Labadka.
Labanka.
Al Yuwan.
Al Yuwan.
Alkaha Aratiza.
Alkaha Aratiza.
Aman.
Aman. And in the English, keep not thou silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo,
thine
enemies make a almost.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up the head.
Have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted against.
And have consulted against.
Thy hidden ones.
Thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said.
Come. And let us cut them off.
And let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Israel.
That the name of Israel.
May be no more in remembrance.
May be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarine.
And the Hagarine.
Gabal and Ammon.
Gabal and Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher also is joined with them.
Asher also is joined with them.
They have hope in the They've hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Selah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kison.
At the brook of Kison.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
And like Zayeb.
And like Zayeb.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes as Zabah.
All their princes as Zabah.
And as Zalmunah.
And as Zalmunah.
Who said,
let
us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves.
The houses of the Most High in possession.
The houses of the Most High in possession.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth for wood.
As the fire burneth for wood.
And as the flame.
And as a flame
setteth the mountains on fire.
Setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute
with
them.
thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
And make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name, O Yahweh.
That they may seek thy name, O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
Troubled
forever.
Yea. Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And
perish.
That men may know.
That thou.
Whose name alone. Is Yahweh. Of the Most High. Over all the earth. So be it. Curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh. The King of heaven and earth. And all things living. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Listen to us now. Right now. Send evils and curses. And punishments and destruction. Unto the heathen. That speak against us. Thy prophets. The teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school, send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction, to the heathen, and shake loose, the treasure of the rich of Israel, that refuse to give to the school, force their riches, to enter into thy sanctuary, send evils and curses, and punishments and destruction, to the Edomites, and the nation, and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Pastor the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street. Open up the internet, and the airwaves, cable access channels,
the cable access channels,
and the radio channels, convict the spirit of any of thy people, that seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction, to all the heathen, that stand in the way, try to stop us, from broadcasting your word, throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro, through the earth and consume them. Let the plagues shake the house of the thief, and the murderer. Let Yahawashi, Michael and Gabriel, come down with the flying saucers, and punish all the heathen that come up against us, as we speak thy word, cause it to be known by all, that it is the angels that have done it, cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world, cause them to shake at thy coming, in the name of Yahawashi. Thank you always. So be it. See. So it's in Deuteronomy 33. Was the blessings. Deuteronomy 33 and 26. Sorry, Deuteronomy 34 and 3. I got it. Okay, no, sweet.
Deuteronomy 33:26. Ayan, Ka'al, Yashawan. Oh, it's just Yashawan, Rakab, Shemayim, Ba'ai Zaka, Waba, Ga'al Wathawa, Shakakwam.
No.
Verse 27. Ma'aina, Alahaya, Kwadam, Wama Thakaf, Zara'aitha, Iwalam, Wayagarash, Mapan Yaka, Awayab, Waya Ama, Kashama, Waya Shakan, Yasha Allah, Batak, Badada, Ayan, Ya'aikwab, Al, Arataza, Dagan, Yatha, Yarawash, Up, Shamayawa, Ya'ai, Rapawa, Tal. Asharad, Yasha Allah, Maya, Kamawad, Aim, Nawashai, Ba Yahawa, Magan, I Zarad, Wa'ashar, Karab, Ba'a Wathada, Yada Kashwa, Ayab Yada, Lada, Wa Atha, Al, Bama Wasta Yamawa Thada Thadarak. That'll be 34 and 1. Waya Isle Masha Ma'ai Rabaf Mawa Abba Al Ha Nabawa Ra'ash Hapasga Asha Al Panya Yarakwa Waya Ra'aha Yahawa Af Kal Ha'arataza Ata Hagal Aid Aidan Wa'af Kal Napafya Wahaf Arataza Apayam Wama Nasha Wa'af Kal Arataza Yahawada Aid Hayam Ha'adawan. Verse 3. Wa'af Hana Gab Wa Atha Hakaka Wakwa Aif Yarakwa Aya Hatha Morayam Aid Tazar. What's that? Tazar. Salakia. That was it. So,
that was it. So yeah, from Deuteronomy 33 and 26.
Deuteronomy 33 and 26.
Kanye. Yeah, to 34 and 3.
Khan. There is none like unto the God of Jeshurun, who rideth upon the heaven in thy help.
So now, I mean, one of the blessings that we have is the God that we have, there's none like him, man. And you know what I mean? He can help us swiftly, man. Oh, it's not in the camera. I got it also. Meaning that the God that we serve, he can help us swiftly, man. That's a blessing that the God that we got is not like other nations' gods, man. Their God is that rock. Their God is that image that they've made. Our God is a living God, man. Meaning what? He can do something about the situation we are in, man. Their gods can't do a thing. Reader.
And in his excellency on the sky, the eternal God is thy refuge, and underneath are the everlasting arms, and he shall thrust out the enemy from before thee.
And there you go, man. Meaning, while we go to get the land that was promised unto us, it's saying, listen, he will thrust out all your enemies, man. You know, one thing what we need to learn is that, you know, as much as we do, what matters the most is if the Lord's with you, man. You know what I mean? People can do as much as they want, but if the Lord ain't with you, it's not gonna work, man. The Rastas tried it, man. Arcus Garvey, you know what I mean, he tried it, man, with the what them shit's called Black Star Liners, Black Star Liners, man, and it failed. Why? Because the Lord wasn't with him, and if the Lord ain't with you, then you cannot thrust out the enemy, man. You cannot thrust out the enemy, even though you know that the white man's, you know what I mean, the oppressor, a devil, whatever. If the Lord ain't with you, you are going to lose to that same devil, man. You're going to lose to him. Why? Because the Lord ain't with you to thrust out that same enemy. Reader.
And they shall say, destroy them. Israel then shall dwell in safety alone. The fountain of Jacob shall be upon the land of corn and wine, and his heaven shall drop down dew.
There, man, meaning we're going to get all the rain, man. I mean, all what we need to support ourselves, we would have from the Lord, man. We live in a land, no enemies harming us, have all the corn, all the wine, all the resources, anything that a nation needs, we would have all of it, man. So you know what I mean? By default, what does that make a black man and a Hispanic man want to do? Come back to that God, man. We've been in the church. That God ain't gave us no corn and wine. If anything, that God made us. It made the oppressor have the corn and wine, man. We didn't get nothing. We've been in the mosque and got nothing, man. But we serve our God. We're going to get that corn and wine, man, and our land on top of that too, man. Read on.
Verse 29. Happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee.
And there, man, who is like unto us? Who is like unto black people, man? Why? Because we got the living God with us, man. Nobody's like us. And even in life, man, look around, man. Nobody's like us, man. No one can go through what we have been through and laugh. And just, get on with things. Other nations, they're mentally ill, man. They're broken down. But us, we've been through so much. And look, man, we're still inventing, still just getting on with life, still can laugh, man. Why? Because no one is like us, man. I hate to go back to on the ends, man, that Glasgow guy, man. Do you know why he's mad? Because as he said, he said this, in the country he's from, they have some of the best writers. And what hurts him is these black people from the estates, they're writing better than him, man.
That's right.
Why? Because he's like unto you, man. They went to university, use big words in their writing, and you just like it, and your music and your writing skills are better than theirs, man. Right. And that pisses him off. Like, who do they think they are? And then he had to vent it, man. Read on.
Oh, people saved of the Lord.
Oh, who?
People saved of the Lord.
And only we are the people that are going to be saved of the Lord, man. Nobody else is being saved of the Lord. Only Israelites are being saved of the Lord, man.
You're cut now.
Oh, so, only we are the people that are saved of the Lord, man. All nations ain't going to be saved of the Lord. That is some religious nonsense, man. Yeah.
You let him out.
Yeah, I let him. Yeah, go on.
The shield of thy help, and who is the sword of thy excellency? And he said there, so the Lord is our sword, man. The Lord's our weapon. He fights for us, man. In the Christian church, the Lord ain't their sword, man. He's the man that hugs and kisses them, man. In the Christian church, the Lord is a man that, is a good luck charm and, make sure everything is fine. In the Bible, the Lord is our sword, man. That's what we want. We want vengeance, man. Right. If you go to the Christian church, they don't want vengeance. They say that, okay, white people treat us bad, East Indians treat us bad, and we pray to God that one day they won't treat us bad. That's not what Moses is saying right here, man. Moses saying the Lord is his sword, meaning they treat us bad, and one day we want payback. I want justice for that, for them treat me bad. We don't want to forget about it, man. You go to the church, they say, yeah, they whip black people's back, but I pray to God and hopefully we can get over it. That's not what Moses said, man. Most of the Lord is our sword, man, and a sword is for payback, man, for vengeance. That's what our God is. We pray for our God for vengeance, man. Not, let's get over it, man. It's done. It's in the past, man. The God of the Christian church ain't the God of this Bible, man. Yes. The Lord, sword of thy excellency, and thy enemies shall be found liars unto thee. And there you go, man. Black man, you got enemies, man. One thing black people don't know is that we got enemies, man. Right. And that's what's most dangerous. What's not dangerous? That it's not dangerous that we got enemies, because everyone got enemies, man. What's dangerous is the fact that we don't know we got enemies, man. But you're walking around trying to hug everyone and love everybody. Everyone's against you, man. Like yesterday on the ends, man. Krypton Code and thought, we ain't racist, man. Let's invite this white guy from Scotland on our show, man. Let's invite this Scot on our show, man. He's a nice guy. The white guy's doing his thing, man. Little did they know that this man's the enemy, man. This man don't give a damn about your council estate. He don't give a damn how you grew up. He don't care about corned beef sandwiches and eating cereal at night. He don't give a damn, man. He said his country's bigger than some estate, man. And some postcode, man. Frowned upon where we live, man. Because you know why? We don't know we got enemies. Right. We're walking around, yo, Mr. White, man, you got bars, man. Come on my show, man. I'll give you, if you win this show, you get a record deal. We're giving out record deals, man. Meanwhile, this man's your enemy. This man looks at you and goes, see me, I'm doing this for my country, man. I give a damn about your little, what do you say? I give a damn about your little postcode. And you're this, and you're that, man. What do you say? Your little postcode and your little black, man. I got my country on my back, man. This man's your enemy and you didn't even know it, man. That's the scary part about it, man. Black man, you're in warfare, man. While you walk around the street smoking weed and trying to party and live life lavish, there's people out there that want you dead, man. There's people out there making sure the drugs in your neighborhoods, man. There's people out there making sure your daughters become whores, man. There's people out there pumping Christianity through the airwaves, man. Making sure your daughters become whores and kill each other, man. And meanwhile, we're going to hold hands, man. We out there giving Scottish people record deals, man. Excuse me. All the black people starving to get them, man. You want to give a Scot record deals? Damn. This man ain't from England, man. Not even from England, man. And we love people so far. We say, you know what? Let's go to another country and sign one of theirs, man. So luck, yeah. Deuteronomy 33 and God. All thy enemies shall be found lies unto thee, and shall tread upon their high places. And black, guess what? You're gonna tread upon their high places, man. What's their high places, man? Their places of rulership, man. We're gonna tread upon there, man. Shalom, brother, yeah? Yabba there. How about Hashem Shabbat? Hashem. Throughout man, yeah. Powerful brother from London, man. Comes all the way down to London every Saturday, man, to make the Sabbath service, man. And we're gonna tread upon the high places, man. You know what that means? A black man's gonna be in 10 down the street, man. A black man's gonna be making all the laws and all the rules, all the high places we're gonna tread upon, man. We're gonna be in them seats and positions, man. Verse 34. And Moses went up from the plains of Moab unto the Mount Nebo, unto the top of Pisgah, and over against Jericho, and showed him all the land of Gad. So Moses, at this point, Moses is in the land of what? Moab, man. But guess what? It ain't the land of Moab no more. Right. It was the land of Moab.
That's right.
It went the land of Moab no more, man. Moses took that. Moses died in the plains of Moab, man. That's why when people read the book of Ruth, they read about one woman that was from the land of Moab, man. When it wasn't talking about the land of Moab, talking about here, right here, man. When it's the woman born in the country of Moab, talking about here, man, the plains of Moab, plain and country, the same thing. He's not talking about the country. He means the countryside of Moab, man. The plains of Moab, the same place. Moses died, man. That's where Moses died. And that's where Ruth was from, man. She wasn't from the country of Moab. When it means country, meant the countryside, man. The plains of Moab, where Moses died. It was called Moab, but it weren't Moab no more. Why? Because we took it, man. Because we took it. It's crazy because in the Bible, we took all the lands, man. We took land of Canaan, land of Moab, took it for ourselves, man. And there was some coward, what are they called? There was some great, what's the word, man? Some comfortable brothers, man. Some brothers that had the land of Moab and they was comfortable, man. Say, yeah, I think we should just do out here, man. Let's not expand, man. And that was the wrong spirit to be in, man. Do you know Barbados was the first Caribbean country that Britain got? The first. And was Britain comfortable? Was Britain cowards? Nah, man. They continued, man. They continued. They got Trinidad. They continued and they got Tobago. They continued. They got Antigua, man. They got Jamaica. They continued and got more and more and more. And likewise, man. Likewise, we shouldn't get the plains of Moab and say, well, I'm content now, man. Nah, man. We got some more to take, man. The white men didn't say, we got enough slaves. That's fine. I said, now I want more and more and more, man. And likewise, them bros in the wrong spirit, man. So, okay, and all Naphtali and the land of Ephraim and Manasseh and all the land of Judah unto the uttermost sea. So talking about the lands that we conquered, man. We conquered the land and we started to distribute it, man. We conquered the lands and say, you know what? This is going to Moab. This is not Moab. This is going to Ephraim. This is going to Manasseh. Like what the white man did, man. The white man took over bare lands, man. And they said, you know what? This is Jamaica. This is going to be for cane making only, man. The French took over Louisiana and the South. And guess what the South was for? Just for growing breadfruit, man. Just for growing breadfruit. The French had what? Slaves in Haiti picking cane, man. And Louisiana was just for making breadfruit, just to give the slaves. That's it. You know, black men love breadfruit now. Once upon a time, that was slave food, man. Right. And like, but the man conquers the land. He does what he wants with it, man. The British conquered Australia, and Australia was a place just to put his prisoners, man. And we conquered their land, and we did what we thought fit, as we see fit, man. Right. We said, right, in this land, I'll put him Judah in this one. All right, Ephraim, you're not that big, so this will benefit you, man. That's what we're gonna do in the future. When we conquer, it's ours, man. We do what we want to do with it, man. That's right. It's like, yeah. And the south and the plain of the valley of Jericho and the seat of the palm trees of Zoar. It's like that was it.
That was it, innit? All right, then. All right, read on. All right, let's call him. Right. Yeah, brother. In the position of I.S.U.P.K, Quaza, Ban Yam Yam, Ban Yashala.
Quaza, Ban Yam Yam, Ban Yashala.
Quaza, Ban Yam Yam, Ban Yashala.
In this position, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Barakathon.
Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Barakathon.
Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Barakathon. Ya Amar Yahweh, Allah Yahweh, Za'af, Ha'arataza Ashar, Nashab, Aithaya, La'a, Ra, Allah Barayaham. No, okay. Okay. La Abarayam. Okay. La, is it Abraham? La Abaraham. Okay. La Abaraham. Salakia. La Ya Taza Koya, Isaac. Wala Ya Iquab, Jacob. Wa Amar, La Amar, Lazar, Aid, Atha, Nanaha, Araha, Yathaya, Ba'ai, Yana, Yawak, Wa Shama, La'a, Tha'aiba, Waya Amaf, Sham, Masha, Moses, Ibad, Yahweh, Ba'arataza, Mawa Abba, Al Paya, Yahweh, Waya Korab, Waya Kobar, Athawa, Bagaya, Ba'arataza, Mawa, Abba, Wa Mawal, Bayaf, Pa'aiwa, Wala'a, Yadai, Ayash, Af, Kobar, Rathawa, Aid, Hayawam, Hazaha, Wa Amar, Ban, Amar, Wa Shayam, Shana, Ba Mathawa, La, Bahaf, Ha, Hai, Ayanwa, Wala, Wala'a, Nama, Laka, Waya, Bakawa, Banya, Yasha'ala, Atha, Masha, Ba'ai, Rabaf, Wa, Mawa, Mawa Abba again, it's Moab, Shalashim, number 2.
That's right.
That's number 3, Slakia. Yeah, Shalashim, Yawam day in it. Waya, Thamawa, Yamaya, Bakaya, Abal, Shema, it's like a Masha. Waya, Hawashai, it's like a Wa, Yahawashai, Ban, Nawan, Mala'a, Rawak, Raka, Ka, Wama, Kaya, Samad, Masha, Atha, Yada, Yawa, Al Yawa, Waya, Ma'aiwa, Allah Yawa, Banya, Yasha'ala, Waya I, Shawa, Ka'asha, Tazawa, Yahweh, Atha, Masha, Wala'a, Kwam, Naba'ash, Iwad, Bayasha Allah, Kamasha, Asha, Yada'ai, Yahweh, Panyam, Allah, Panyam. Well, read verse 3 to 10.
Joshua.
No. 34. Deuteronomy 34 and 3.
Deuteronomy chapter 34 and verse 3. And the south and the plain of the valley of Jericho, the city of palm trees, unto Zoar. And the Lord said unto him, This is the land which I swear unto Abraham and Isaac and unto Jacob, saying, I will give it unto thy seed. I have caused thee to see it with thine eyes.
All right. So Remember in, I believe it was a few chapters before, where like, because like he never glorified the name of the Lord when he got the water out of the rock, you know, the Lord, it was angry with him, but it made him see the land, you know.
Right.
With the punishment, it was that he wouldn't enter the land. But you know, the Lord, you know what I mean, it gave him a chance to even look at the land,
Right.
which we are reading about right here. Read on.
But thou shalt not go over thither. So Moses, the servant of the Lord, died there in the land of Moab, according to the word of the Lord. And he buried him in a valley in the land of Moab, over against Beth Peor.
Mm-hmm.
But no man knoweth of his sepulchre unto this day. And Moses was 120 years old when he died.
So that means, you know what I mean, he had a long life, man. 120 years. In today's time, the life expectancy is like 60.
Right,
If you live to 60, you are, you know, doing something right, man.
right.
You get to 80, then you know it's a miracle.
That's right.
Meanwhile, you know, this man of the Lord lived 120 years, man. Reader.
His eye was not dim, nor his natural force abated. And the children of Israel wept for Moses in the plains of Moab 30 days. So the days of weeping and mourning for Moses were ended. And Joshua the son of Nun was full of spirit and wisdom,
Mm-hmm.
for Moses had laid his hands upon him.
All right, so now take the Christianity out of your mind, man. When it means laid his hands upon him, it wasn't some, you know, sci-fi stuff where his hands on him and some spirit entered him. Meaning, it gave him all the charge, man. It laid his hands on him like, look, man, I want you to do this, do that. You know what I mean? And that's how he had the wisdom. Why? Because he got it off Moses.
That's right.
You know what I mean? It's nothing sabuki about it. You know what I mean? It's just it's something that people do every day.
Right.
Read on.
The children of Israel hearkened unto him and did as the Lord commanded Moses. And there arose not a prophet since in Israel like unto Moses, whom the Lord knew face to face.
And what does it mean face to face? Did he see the face of God? No, man. It means that any orders of the Lord, he got it direct, man. Meaning that there wasn't an angel that laid it down to him, like look, you know what I mean, make him make this a law, that a law. You know what? I want this to happen. That's what it means by face to face, man.
Right.
Any more than that?
Verse 11. In all the signs and the wonders which the Lord sent him to do in the land of Egypt to Pharaoh and to all his servants and to all his land, and in all the mighty hand and in all the great terror which Moses shewed in the sight of all Israel.
And there, man, all that was done for our sight, man, for the Israelite sight. Why? To know that we have the living God, man. So I'm Madium.
Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayah, Kodash, I.S.U.P.K, Yahweh, Malakavka, Sabbath, Ratzaka, I.S.U.P.K, Ratzaka, Kawal, Shemayah, the Faninawa, the Cow, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Kabawafnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawaf Yanawa, Wala, Tabiya One, Abo, Hawashainawa, Mayan, Right, Kaya, Lakab, Hamalakwa, Waha Allah, Wahafapara, La Iwalamya, Amen.
And in the English, our Father, which
art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth,
In earth,
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day
Our daily bread.
our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
And forgive us our debts,
We forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our
And
debtors.
lead us not.
And lead us not
into temptation.
into temptation,
But deliver us.
but deliver us
From evil.
from evil.
Thine is the kingdom,
for thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory, forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it. And the prayer for the power of the Hakah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Baba Kushar, Nafananawa, Hakah, Lara Pa'ah, Kal Makala, Wakal Madawa, Hakah, Latahar, Hamatazarayim, Hakah, Lahapuyim, Hamafiyim, Hakah, Awakawa, Hatama Allah, the Garashun, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Wada
Aman. And in the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, please give us the power.
Give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. And the blessings. Barakatah Yahweh. Wa Yahweh Shai. Wa Mayaka Allah. Wa Alahayim. Batah Zabiyah. Allah Wap Yahanna. Ha Allah Wapyam. Ha Saranyam. Ha Kwatazayanyam. Ha Kayayalyam. Wa Akwapyam. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Wada Aman.
And in the English, bless you, Yahweh. And Yahweh Shai. And Michael. And the angels. Commanding General Yahanna. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it.
Psalms 121. Asher Ayanya. Al-Hahayim. Ma'ayan. Yaba'ah. Isaiah. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Aisha. Shemayim. Wa Aratazah. Al-Yathan. Lamawat. Regalka. Al-Yanawam. Shemaka. Hanala'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayashan. Shawamah. Yasha'ala. Yahweh. Shemaka. Yahweh. Tazaka. Al-Yan. Yamyanka. Yawamam. Hashamash. La'ayakayaka. Wayarak. Balayala. Yahweh. Yashemaka. Makal Rai. Yashema. Afnapashka. Yahweh. Yashema. Taza'afka. Wabawa Aika. I will love.
Amen. And in the English, I will lift up mine eyes. Unto the hills. From whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer. Thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee. Will not slumber. Behold. He that keepeth Israel. Shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee. From all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forth. And even forevermore. So be it.
Psalm 83. Alahayim. Al-Damayalaka. Al-Zakarash. Al-Tashakwat. Al-Yahanna. Al-Wabiyaka. Yahama Yawan. Ra'ash. Al-Imakar. Ya'ayarumwa. Sawada. Wayatha Yawa'aitazawa.
As a war.
Altazar Pawanyaka,
Altazar Pawanyaka,
Amawa,
Amawa,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanakakidam,
Wanakakidam,
Magaya,
Magaya,
Wala Yazaka,
Wala I.S.U.P.K,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Iwada,
I.W.A,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa Itazawa,
Nawa I.T.H.E.S.A,
Laba,
Laba,
Yakadwa,
Yakadwa,
Ayaka,
Al-Yaka,
Baya,
Baya,
Yakawafwa,
Yakarafwa,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Adawam,
Adawam,
Wa Yashima Alaya,
Wa Yashima Aliyam,
Mawa Abba,
Wa Abba,
Wahagaya,
Wa Hagayam,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa Imawan,
Wa Imawan,
Wa Imalak,
Wa Imalak,
Palishah,
Palishah,
I'm Shabya,
Isupk,
Kazawa,
Tazawa,
Gum Ashawa,
Gom Ashawa,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Imam,
Ayman,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Zarawai,
Lawai,
Labanya Lawat,
Labanya Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
I.S.H.A.L.A.M,
I.S.H.A.L.A.M,
Kamadya,
Kamadya,
Kasaya Surah,
Kasaya Surah,
Kayabya,
Kayabya,
Banakar,
Banaka,
Koyashwa,
Koyashwa,
Nashamadwa,
Ashamadwa,
Bayandira,
Bayandura,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La Adama,
La Adama,
Shayatamba,
Shayathumwa,
Nada Yabawa,
Nadar Yabuwa,
Kaira,
Ka'ira,
Wakazabak,
Kazaba,
Wakazabak,
Kazaba,
Wakatazalmanai,
Katazal Manai,
Kauna Sayakamba,
Khan Sayakumwa,
Asha,
Asha,
Amawa,
Amawa,
Nayarasha,
Nayarasha,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Ah, Na'awa,
Na'awa,
Alahaya,
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 Shayatamba,
Shayathumwa,
Kagagala,
Kagalgala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya Raka,
Panyaka,
Kaash,
Ka'ash,
Tabaaya Ra,
Tabayara,
Wakalaba,
Kalaba,
Talahat,
Salahat,
Hayam,
Hayam,
Khan,
Khan,
Daradakma,
Taradakma,
Wasa Iraka,
Wasa Irika,
Wabasa, Wapafka,
Wabasar, Wapapka,
Sabalaham,
Sabalaham,
Mala'a,
Wala'a,
Panyaham,
Panyam,
Kwalawan,
Kwalawan,
Wayaba Kwashwa,
Wayabakwashwa,
Shamka,
Shabka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yabashwa,
Washwa,
Wayaba Awa,
Wayaba'awa,
Ida Ai,
Ayya,
Wayakapawa,
Wayakapawa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayada Aiwa,
Wayada Aiwa,
Wayada,
Wayatha,
Shamka,
Shimpa,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Labadka,
Labadka,
Al-Yawan,
Al-Yawan,
Alkaha Arataza,
Al-Kaha, Rataza,
Aman.
Aman. And in the English, keep not thou silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O
Hold
Yahweh,
not thy peace.
and hold not thy peace,
And be not still, O Yahweh.
and be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo, thine enemies make a almost,
Thine enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted against
and have consulted against
thy hidden one.
thy hidden one.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off
and let us cut them
from
off
being a nation,
from being a nation,
that the name of Israel
and the name of Israel
may be no more in remembrance,
may be no more in
for
remembrance.
they have consulted together
They have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against
They
thee,
are confederate against thee,
the tabernacles of Edom,
the tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab,
of
and the Hagarine,
and the Hagarine,
Gabal and Ammon,
Gabor and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher also is joined with them.
Asher also will join with them.
They have hope in thee, Slakia. They have hope in thee, Slakia. They have hope in thee, children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them
As unto the Midianites.
as unto the Midianites,
As to Sisera.
as to Sisera,
As to Jabin.
as to Jabin,
At the brook of Esan.
and the brook of Kison,
Which perished the Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Horeb.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
And like Zayeb.
and like Zayeb.
Yea.
Yea,
All their princes as Zabah.
all their princes as Zabah,
And as Zalmunah.
and as Zalmunah,
Who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of the Most High in possession.
the houses of the Most High in possession.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
make them like a wheel,
made them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as a stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth for wood,
as a fire burns for wood,
and as the flame
and as the flames
setteth the mountains on fire.
set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy tempest,
and make them afraid
and make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces
Fill their faces
with shame,
with shame,
name, O Yahweh.
That they may seek thy name, O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
Troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish. That men may know. That thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, are the Most High, over all the earth. So be it. Curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh. King of heaven and earth. And all things living. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Listen to us now. Right now. Send evils and curses. And punishment and destruction. Unto the heathen. That speak against us. Thy prophets. The teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the schools, send evils and curses, and punishments and destruction, unto the heathen, and shake loose, the treasure of the rich of Israel, that refuse to give to the school, force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary, send evils and curses, and punishments and destruction to the Edomites, and the nations, and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Pasikomatasi, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet, and the airwaves, cable access channels, and the radio channels, convict the spirit of any of thy people, that seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction to all the heathen, that stand in the way, and try to stop us, from broadcasting your word, throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro, through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief, and the murderer. Let Yahweh shine. Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers, and punish all the heathen that come up against us, as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all. That it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media, throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it. And to bless Israel. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Barakanawa. Wa Sha'ala. Wahaba Sapaya. Barakapa. My God has gone. The Gordon family, the Bennett family, the George family, and that's it. Jemiah, Shanika, Benaiah, Moshe, Shay, Latrell. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the water Aman. And what we have said was, Lord, in the name of Jesus, bless us and Israel and the school, bless your shield, protect our loved ones in the name of Jesus, thank you. So be it. With that, class dismissed.